Danny Coulson is a former Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Coulson, thank you for coming on. I want to ask you about Daniel Richman. And we're learning that James Comey, when he ran the FBI, hired a friend of his called Daniel Richman, who's a professor at Columbia, a lawyer, in a kind of gray area job as a crypto government employee, basically to do PR for him and to leak information he thought would be helpful to his reputation. You spent a long time at the FBI. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I've never seen anything like that, Tucker, and I've talked to a number of former executives in the FBI, and neither have they. You know, this is not like a junior membership in the Garden Club. This is given a man who really has no job except to give some advice and do publicity for the director, getting a security clearance and access to the FBI building. That's really significant to me, and I think there's another issue here in the fact that this individual was the one that Comey leaked to and gave the memos to, and that didn't come up in Comey's hearings. That's troubling to me, and the fact that they did that. I would want an inquiry done. If I were back there, I'd be looking at that. How'd this happen? Who generated it, and did the guy get a real background? Was it a FBI background or a name check or database check, or did they go out and really clear this guy? There's a lot of unanswered questions here, and it kind of reflects the way the director of the FBI then, James Comey, ran it.
Well, so since you served in the FBI under other directors, things were not done this way before?
No, I've never seen this. We hire contractors, and they're essential, and they're needed, and they get paid, and they're vetted, and they participate in a lot of really important things. But I've never seen anything like this where it's an unpaid crony of the director of the FBI. That doesn't make any sense to me, and I just wish there was somebody back there that during that regime that would say, Director, this is not the way to go. Somebody that's not owing to him for a promotion or a transfer says, wait, don't do this. This violates at least the look bad rule, and the FBI has an image, and I don't think that he promoted that. And bringing this man on board, I think that was foolhardy.
So, speaking of the way the public perceives the FBI, what do you make of Comey's book tour, where he's taken a series of very political positions? How does that affect the way citizens feel about your agency?
Well, it's troubling, and I think that his book tour and his comments, his book itself, reflects why he was not a successful director of the FBI. The book is entitled in part Higher Authority, and I think that he didn't respect the authority of our Constitution. And I think that it comes out loud and clear when he goes out and makes these outrageous statements. That wasn't a leak. He justified what he did. He ran the most weak, feckless investigation ever in the history of the FBI, and I think that reflects not on the FBI, reflects on him, not us.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I appreciate your perspective on that, since again...
Thank you. I enjoyed it. It's always fun.